Hello and welcome. Rahul, you're watching me on my YouTube channel, my talks. So if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always try to illuminate certain points. I try to foster positiveness. Positiveness in you, positiveness in society, and whoever is listening to me, I try to show them exactly the path, how to live a better life, how to live a life where you will have clarity, where you will have intuition, where you will have discernment, and a better angle to look and perceive the world around. Because I try to, try to describe the happenings and unfoldings in a different way. Sometimes connected to metaphysical reality, and sometimes, pragmatic and practical 3D world where we live, where we have given these world certain conditions, such like monetary condition. If you have monetary values, if you have financial conditions, well, then you can live in a better way, So we have given certain standard to our society, and that is why I try to talk about moral conduct of our society. Sometimes I try to illuminate your path because I want to show you exactly what are the path, real path in the world, how to perceive the reality, how you will see what is unfolding around, how it matters a lot. So looking at different things with a particular angle is important, especially when you will be vibrating in higher frequencies, when you will be connected to one another. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. Today I'm just going to tell you about our persons. Especially some of you are being awakened, and you know exactly that your intact personality is needed here. When you will be in delusional reality, or when you are parting your way ahead, and you're being pulled over. So if you will fall, then there could be disruption in our network. That is why people are asking me why you are posting videos on Facebook where it is not a compatible platform for video formats. But I usually do that only for one thing, for ease of access. You know exactly what is ease of access. Many people are connected over Facebook, and they will have really very good platform. They will have tendency to come over Facebook, and once they will realize that they are vibrating, they are resonating with me, they will certainly understand and they will connect with me. And that is why I want to help them exactly those nodes, those people in the system who are really, who matters in this world, who have extraordinary strength. Because I know exactly that nobody is, greater within us. We all are equally important to the system, especially our system, our network, where we are becoming better. So if you want to be intact, yeah, there could be hierarchy in our nodes, but it is important that you be persistent. You just keep living, because your presence matters. If you will give up, then maybe the network will go in slow mode or something will happen. Exactly at a particular node when it falls, it creates disruption in all the networking system. But previous networks, who were driving our lives, all the files, who are trying to separate us, and try to colonize our soul in a particular cell, who try to alienate us, who try to segregate us, and who try to make us reclusive and despondent and all together in isolated states. It happens. Why they try to isolate you? Why intimidate all the persons around you? Because the system, the current system knows that if they will confine us, they will have an ease to control each and every population, each and every node within our system, within our network as well. But your files, your system is really better. It is vibrant. It is really having the real blueprint, which can be a real ascension code for even connecting with the real source. And that is why the fellow network, the Saturn network is afraid of, which is controlling from eons all the lives, all the sleeping nodes around us. So if you are really giant, you don't understand exactly why you have been suffering, why all these false network, false system has kept you in a position where you won't vibrate, you won't just take your position altogether, and you just keep your all the potential idle. Why I'm talking this way? Because very person for whom I'm making this video today, it is important that you keep your integrity alive, you keep your awakened mind alive, because you are at threat, you are at risk. So I told you why I make videos on Facebook platform, because it is accessible. That is why I make this video, not for in want of for ordinary people for whom you would think that to impress certain people, not like that. Because I know Age of Accessibility will certainly make a touch with that person, who is important in our network. And I know exactly that if I want to survive, because I have come through a different life, and I know exactly what is the things which is holding us, which is giving us momentum and propensity to move ahead, which is propelling us, in a forward direction. I know exactly how the system works, and there is no more words to describe it, and you will be knowing exactly, why we are living in a cyber system. Our planetary vibration were not so much efficient that can support your vibrant file codes, your own system codes, and that is why you are alienated to sabotage you, to keep you in dormant state, to keep you in such kind of a state where you could not access your own blueprint. You'll be, will not be aware of your reality, your own source, your own destiny that you belong to. Yeah, these all things alien things, but why I'm telling you, because it is my purpose to understand, to make you understand that giving up is not a solution. Everyone goes through hardest path of their life. They have a story, but sometimes, especially you kind of people who is holding the network and greed, they have to persevere more, because they have been persecuted, because intensely they have been blocked. All these systems, fellow systems which are shadow, they want control over you, so they don't want to be threatened by your existence. But the blueprint is working, the system is being overridden, and you would be perceiving all around. I don't want to tell you all the truth, but if you are awakened, you will perceive everything. Your mind will really ascertain everything, and discerning power and your intuition will tell you, and your star will guide you what I'm telling you, and why it is important to be intact today. Be creative, be looking for, be sometimes, someone who can have bearing capacity, who can have resilience that has been shown by your soul in earlier incarnation. And everything, you will be able to ascertain everything when you will be resonating in higher dimensions. So if you are not connected, so for sometimes, for the time being, you be someone who will have patience. Patience is the key. That is what I want to tell you. Thank you for listening to me.